Aloha, greetings and welcome back. So by the time you're going to see this, it's probably going to be after Labor Day. And so I thought I'd wear my white Tiki shirt one last time, not just because the cooler weather is right around the corner, but because they say you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day. Not sure if that counts in the world of tropical and Tiki attire, but anything beats flannel shirts at this point. Now, today we're going to be using a Nick and Nora glass. Commonly, anything that's stemmed is called a cocktail glass. But of course you have the martini V-shaped glass, popular for all your drinks ending in teeny. And then you have a larger coupe, or cocktail glass. And then you got the standard cocktail coupe, which is my preference. It holds just the perfect amount of liquid. And it's easy, and these things are so cheap. They're about $1 each. I don't care if I break them. These are a bit more expensive, probably at 10. And these are pretty cheap too, but you know, I'm not gonna go out and buy a case of them. So we're gonna be using the Nick and Nora, and it's not a shape you see very often. But I was at a place in Nashville called Ophelia Restaurant and Pizza Bar. On July 4th, we didn't have a reservation. We were there very early before the crowd started filling up. And it's odd because the entire place is empty. So we sat at the bar, and I don't mind doing that because then I get to see up front what they're doing with their craft mixology. And what I saw more than once was this Italicus. And I covered that in another video. But this stuff is really pretty amazing. Amazing in the sense that very floral. Almost perfumey, kind of smells like a gin, but not quite. Some citrus. And as you could see from the description, it's really making the rounds, and it's really very versatile in cocktails. So I'm going to be making this in a cocktail called the Vesuvian Sky. Now at this place, they used gin. And I'm not sure why, because vodka plays a lot better with the lemon and the apricot. And of course this because it's got citrus in it. And I figure I'm going to use this vodka because it is Sicilian, and it's called Volcanica. And I don't know if it's filtered through lava rocks or what this deal is, but it just seems more appropriate to use an Italian spirit from Sicily that has some relation to a volcano. Because as we know, Mount Vesuvius exploded down in Naples and wiped out the entire village. Now this drink, it can be very strong. It depends on how you make it. It's not their recipe, but I want to give credit where credit is due, and it fills the entire glass. Now, as you're going to see, I'm going to use extra ingredients, but it's not going to fill the entire glass, so I'm not sure what they're doing, if they're just adding more juice, if they're just adding more water, whatever the case may be. These are the proper measurements, and who knows, maybe they were even using a smaller cocktail glass, in this case, a Nick and Nora. So let's see how this drink tastes with vodka from Sicily, instead of the gray whale gin that they used. Like I said, I did modify these ingredients. I just want to give credit. Credit is due for the concept. Love the concept. Wasn't really impressed with the flavor. Definitely needed some heat. It's something called the Vesuvian Sky that's named after a famous volcano that destroyed an entire village that we still have record of. You want to put some heat in there. Now you could use a 1/4 ounce of Mike's Hot Honey or a 1/4 ounce of Calabrian chili oil for a silkier feel, but a less sweet taste. Now, if you decide to try both, there's going to be a lot of heat in there. So use one or the other, or only use like 1/8 and 1/8 of an ounce of each. Double strain it. Now, I didn't put the garnish in there because I wanted you to see the gradation of when you use the Calabrian hot chili oil separating from the lemon juice and the rest of the ingredients. Now it really looks like a Vesuvian Sky. You got that bright orange on top, it fades all the way down to white. It's a really beautiful cocktail. Just use a few drops of the Calabrian chili oil and a little bit more Mike's Hot Honey to offset that heat and the tartness of the lemon juice, and you have a very interesting cocktail. Not sure that it's my favorite, but it's worth trying. Until next time, mahalo and cheers.
Isn't happy hour any time?